Hi everyone, I hope you're doing well and welcome to a very sunny Blackpool. I'm here today in Blackpool for a fan event. They put on these fan events in recent years. I did do one last year. I've got a vlog on my channel where you're able to walk the ghost train. And they put on like an evening, it's a ticketed event, so you pay extra and they do a little bit of behind the scenes of some rides. And like last year was in March and it was the ghost train. This year we've come to the fan event for Launchpad, which was called Ice Blast, or if you're old like me, it's the PlayStation. And they still call it the PlayStation, but it's the like the launch tower. So it's themed around kind of space. It's called the Inner Space fan event, but there is going to be like a coaster walk and a tour as well. And I'm here with Sarah and Liz again. They did come to the one last year with me, so we've kind of made like an annual tradition now to come to these fan events. Oh, it's really windy on the front here, but you can see the big one in the background there. We're not going into the Pleasure Beach today to do the rides, just doing the fan event, but we can go in and have a look at the merch and see if there's anything new. And yeah, looking forward to it. I think we get a little bit of food. It was £55 for the ticket. And I just want to see, how good it is for that price. We do get to go on Launchpad itself. So yeah, they've just gone to pay for the parking, and then we're going to head across, grab a drink, have a look in the gift shop and see what it's all about. And don't know how long it's going to be on for tonight, don't know how much I'm able to film. Last time we were able to film quite a little bit, but yeah, it'd be good to see, good to get back at Blackpool. And I love like the history of Blackpool. I said before on my channel, I love like the history of the coasters, and it's just a very fascinating theme park, seaside theme park here in the UK. So it's always like, I just love the history of it. I don't know what it is, it's just nostalgic. And me and Sarah are like proper Blackpool geeks. So and Liz is like theme park geek as well. So it's really fun to come together and do these events. And it's good that Blackpool put them on. I feel like they should do a lot more throughout the year. So yeah, follow us along at the Blackpool event. So if you've never been to Blackpool before, this is the front of the Pleasure Beach. And you've got the big one that kind of towers over the whole area, and it is really impressive. We were just saying, when you drive up and you see this, so it used to be the UK's tallest coaster. It's unfortunately not anymore, but yeah, look at it go. It is a good one. And Liz and Sarah did the walk of the big one, where they went to the top of it, and they said that was really good. Me and Sarah also stayed in the Boulevard Hotel, which is kind of around the corner, with the views of the theme park. And I've got a vlog on my channel from that trip if you want a little bit more of Blackpool vlogs. Hello! Yes, just saying you did the walk of the big one.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. Yeah. So we are heading across now, and event starts at 5. But they like you to get there a little bit earlier just to check in and everything. And yeah, I think the last one we did, the ghost train, was about £30. I say this is 55, so we'll see if it's a little bit extra. When we came last year, it was like March, and it poured down. And we did the steeplechase behind the scenes, and we did the ghost train. But it was a lot of fun, really like interesting. Oh, we can hear Launchpad in there. Yeah, we're just walking to the gift shop now to check out the merch. But Blackpool do really cool merch. And if you've watched the vlogs before, you know me and Sarah are obsessed with Mr. Funshine, who is like the logo of the park, and it just reminds us of like the 90s Blackpool nostalgia, because this would be somewhere you'd come like for the weekend or come up for the fun fair in the summer. There he is, Mr. Funshine icon. I'm just going to head around to the shop, see what's going on there. Always buy a little something if it's just like a car air freshener. They do have loads of merchandise here, it's really good compared to like other theme parks in the UK. We appreciate the posts. So they've got some Launchpad merch and like the hats. Got loads of slippers as well. I've probably got most of the stuff in the shop. That's nice. Oh, how much is that?
£15.95.
Nice, very nice. The big mug. Oh, what's that, like a hoodie thing? That's new, isn't it? I like this, the black. Oh, it's like a onesie. Too hot for that right now. Got baby stuff. Oh, wow. They're new. Oh my god, the little carousel. Wow. We love this collection, don't we, Sarah? I feel like I need the another coaster. I do like that one. I always like look at that one. And we have loads of Wallace and Gromit stuff. And Shaun the Sheep, Chicken Run. I do like this mug. All the rides and everything on it. Is that a t-shirt? Yeah. Yeah, this is the mug me and Sarah got last time because it's iconic. Love that. I think it was 12 or 8. $9.95. Do love this as well. I think Sarah's got that. Let's see how much that is. $9.95 as well. Sarah, have you got this?
I have resisted.
$9.95. I love all like the penguin stuff. Over here you've got some pins. We've got like a giant sunshine coin. And I did buy this last time I came. It's like a wash bag. I use that when I'm travelling. I love that. I really love the gym bag as well. It's just so 90s. I love it. I do like the caps. I'm just not a cap person or a bucket hat person. I do like them though. Can't see anything for the event. So last time they had like a ghost train top, like long sleeve top that I got. Because they got like a pin or something. Raincoats. Lots of good stuff for like winter. Valhalla. You get like a full-on outfit in it. Shorts, hoodie, tracksuit, undies, socks, Crocs. Sorted. If you get your clothes, you're sorted. I always love the gift wrap that they do here as well, these bags. Like the old pictures. Yes. I do love this grey hoodie as well. There's a Pleasure Beach resort on it. I've got some Christmas decorations too. Sarah bought me this for Christmas one year. She knows. Just been registered and given our little lanyard. It says a fan club event. I'm just waiting in the ticket area now. Excited. Good pass. Right, we're just heading into the event now. Go through the park entrance. We're in a little group here. And yeah, don't know if we're going to go to the launch pad first, but this is the entrance. There it is. That's what we're going on later. Liz has got a brick on the right hand side here and she's not seen it in person yet, so we're going to see if we can quickly spot it when we're in the crowd. There's so many though, I don't know if you're going to see it. Oh. Where? Where is it?
It's right there. Keep on right.
Yeah! Got it! Touch your brick, Liz. I think we're heading over to the pizza kitchen because they were doing like a food included in this, so whether we'll do that first or they're just going to do like a brief in there where we have a bit of food. People getting the last rides in. Park was shutting at 5, I think.
So we were thinking about what does the ride do in terms of its movements, and obviously the word launch kept coming up into the ether constantly. So I remember we had, Andy would have been there, we have our fairly regular strategy meeting for the park where we discuss what we're doing with the park now and in the future. And I wrote down about 25 names for the ride just on a quick brainstorm and passed the piece of paper to Mans, and Mans picked the name from the list in about 2.5 seconds. And that was it. From that point on, then the logo happened probably a week after that. So the idea of doing something space related just appealed to us, and it seems to be one of those topics that doesn't tire, it depends what you do with it. styling the ride, the colours, for example, so the tower colours that are on the tower now, that wasn't something we came up with quickly, as I do have OCD, I'm quite fussy about colours, so we went through various colours, and actually all of them we sprayed onto on samples of metal. Before the park would open each day, and at various positions I would go and hold them up against the tower to see how they look in the sunlight, etc. So we did go through a few colour schemes of like solid blues, we went through reds, and we ended up with what we have now, which is sort of derived from the Union Jack and slightly altered. The blue is very different to the Union Jack. And then other things we discussed is how do we make the experience a little bit more theatre and a little bit more dramatic. So obviously we've done, as you've heard on the ride, or hopefully you've heard, or you might hear later, we've done a launch sequence, we've recorded new voiceovers, we've installed smoke effect at the bottom of the tower. Now, I don't know if you've noticed sometimes that the tower doesn't launch on one or ignition that follows after it. Now, I'm going to tell you why that is, and it's something that I hope we'll be able to find a solution to. So, when the process of the ride, Andy will know more about this than I do, but the bit I understand, is when everyone gets on, the first process it does is lift the gondola a bit to weigh it. And once it knows what the weight of the gondola is, it calculates how much air it needs to put in the tank to launch that weight. The next step is called fill. So as soon as you press fill, the air is released into the tanks. Now, unfortunately, as soon as it's got to pressure, it's sent it up. So if the ride's heavy, it will be a longer amount of time before it launches. If the ride is empty, I've known it launch on 4, which really annoys me. And if it's a particularly heavy load, it's sometimes done ignition and then gone afterwards. So we're just going to hone that hopefully over the season, over this winter period, see if there's a way we can get a more accurate reading. It's such a variable depending on where weight is distributed, difficult word for me to say, on the gondola. But genuinely, I do think it makes for a more exciting experience. And I'd like to say it was deliberate that it goes off sometimes not on time, but sort of not, because I've seen people watching it and say, isn't it funny that they fired it up on 3? And yeah, it is, isn't it? Won't we go there? So we'll take full credit for that, I think, Andy. So we did, the voiceovers were recorded here for the ride. I wrote those with Mans. One afternoon, we recorded them here, and then Glenn Robertson, the Notable Stranger, composed the soundtrack for it and did all the effects on the voiceovers that you hear on the ride now, and we're really happy with that. And I don't know if it has, I was asked, has it gone on iTunes or Apple Music yet? And it has. Stuart's telling me. There we go. It has. It's there. It's there for those of you who want to listen to it at home. Where we talk a lot about reimagining. And obviously Launchpad was one of them. We are, as Mans has told everyone, working on river caves as well, and we will be working on other attractions currently. So at the minute, our team, so I have a department called Pleasure Beach Studios, which is where our designers and artists and model technicians, fiberglassers and technical staff sit. And it is a small team, and they have to do a heck of a lot on the park, and there is never a dull moment, and we don't really get time to rest on our laurels. So any one day can be flitting between something that needs attention right now to something that maybe we're not going to do for 4 or 5 years' time. So at the minute, we have Project 26, our gyro swing. I'm just being really careful that I don't blurt the name out, because it's just one of those things, Andy. Almost like Tourette's, and I'm not going to. But we've been, gyro swing-wise, we've been working on the design of that now for, same as Launchpad, it's probably been a couple of years now, so we know what it's called, we know what it's going to look like, what the styling of the ride is going to be, the queue line layouts, etc. We're now working on the embellishments that go with it in terms of sound and light. Also at the same time, and I'm not saying it's going to open at the same time because it probably won't, we're working on River Caves. River Caves is a bit of a broader project really, as it's been here for such a long time, and we know it's, there's a lot of our guests that love River Caves because it's one of those rides that sort of, Andy, does it even have a height restriction? No, so if a company, anyone can go on it. So actually it's really important to us to have attractions like that that don't actually discriminate in terms of height, and actually it can take on as many people as possible. So we are working on that at the minute, and I have had people ask me, you know, which does happen whenever you do a version, where people say you can't get rid of this, you can't change this, you can't change the other. There will be some stuff in it that will stay. It won't stay exactly as it is because we do need to move it forward, and there will be some scenes that will change completely, but it will still feel like a... when Mans and I discussed it, we basically said we were floating down a river of dreams, and that's how it started. So there are still very much some cultural inspirations as you go around the ride, but it is firmly based in fantasy, and it's not horror, it's very pretty and imaginative, hopefully. Might be new boats, and the front might look very different to what it does now, but it really is exciting. Video, in the season launch video where I talked about Wallace and Gromit's Thriller-matic, as we have some additions coming. They are coming at the minute. We're just going through to work with Aardman quite closely, and I really do like working with Aardman, but it's very specific as to what you can and can't do with characters, but it is a very fluid process, and we have to make sure we do justice to the characters and the humour that goes with them. So they're currently about to go into production, the figures, and then we're going to have to perhaps work nights so we can put them in overnight when people won't notice, and then the next day they're all just there.
It's all about space, right? So you're going to do this bit for us, aren't you? So you're responsible. You should all have, hopefully, a raffle ticket. We have some cool prizes. We're going to start with the simple stuff and then build up to some better stuff. Ideally, I know you're all a bit packed in here, but ideally, if you get your winning ticket, so if you win, if you can come up to us and get your prize. We've got another Ice Blast wheel.
Come on, wheel. We need a wheel. We want a wheel.
Thank you very much. 186. 186. Anyone?
Oh.
Yes. Excellent. Like I say, you can swap him out. We've got one more to...
A wheel.
Excellent.
It's a big prize.
Just won the Ice Blast wheel.
Excellent.
Never win
Thank you so
anything.
much. Right, final prize.
Sarah's loving it. Come on, Sarah. Come on, Liz.
This
We
one
need to win.
is for 2 people to walk up the Nickelodeon Streak lift hill tonight.
Oh. Come on. Come on.
It is 220. So we'll speak to you a bit later. Okay? Alright.
What is life? What is life? With this wheel.
So, I need one of you
Sarah's
to
made
press
up.
next for me.
Jealous.
Too much for me, I'm not afraid. Alright, so who remembers the Space Invader? Yeah, I do. And you obviously, hopefully, know that you're actually sat in the building in which it was. It was above where we are now. And the ride opened on the 21st of August 1984. It was opened by Doctor Who, which was Colin Baker at the time, if you can remember back that far. And then it operated through to 2003. It's an indoor steel roller coaster in the room that was in the room above us, and it's the model of it is what's called a 4-man bob, and I'll talk a little bit about that for those of you that aren't maybe familiar. It was a really nice smooth ride, if you remember it, and part of that, like many roller coasters, is because it was designed by Stengel, who's obviously a very famous designer. And it had single car trains, and all the riders were sat in a line in the car. Okay, next. Boom. So, the model itself, this 4-man bob, this might surprise some of you, I don't know how much you know about it, but it was manufactured by Zaya, and there were 3 of them made, and for some reason a lot of them ended up in the UK. Now, although there were only 3 of that particular model made, they actually featured in 11 parks across the world, because it's one of those rides that just kept moved around from park to park, including ours. But other parks had them as well, not our particular one, but Alton Towers had a model of this originally. Flamingo Land had one as well. One of the very early ones was at Wiener Prater, which is a really great park. Loudon Castle, which is no longer with us, had one as well. Movie Park Germany. And who remembers Groveland? was down in Wales near Oakwood for a very short period of time. So they have one as well. Okay, or one of the three. All right, next. And there's a few stats. Now I questioned this a bit because I had a bit of a look around on the internet for some of this. It says it's 14 metres high, and that might be true, but when you hopefully have a look later in the building that it was in, you will have to see whether you think there's room for that or not. But we'll see. I mean, it definitely came out there, so whether it was 14 metres tall or not.
Sarah can't go.
590 metres of track.
Well, that was very exciting. I won a wheel from the old Ice Blast ride. It was like the second to last prize. And I was like, I never win anything on raffles. Because you get like a raffle ticket when you went in. And I got a wheel. I was like, oh my god, so random. But yeah, that was good. It was just kind of briefing about like safety and stuff, and a little bit of facts about Ice Blast. And then they've just said that we're going into the old, is it Space Invaders or right? Space Invaders?
Space Invader.
Not Space Raiders, they're crisps, right? The Space Invaders old ride. Because when this was advertised, they just said like roller coaster tour or something, so I thought we might be walking around like the other coasters. But no, we're going into the old. Sarah's very excited.
I can't process it. Okay.
Yes, that'll be good to see. You need to go and find your brick. So yeah, we're going into the old Space Invaders ride. Have a look at that. I don't remember that as a kid. I don't really ever been on it. It closed down a long time ago. But we can film in there as well. We can film this. We get to go on Ice Blast. Oh, Ice Blast. No, this is Ice Blast. We get to go on.
No, Laura's got the wheel from Ice Blast. That she owns that.
Oh yeah, we're just stopping at Liz's brick. So funny. Yeah, so we're getting to ride on Launchpad, and we can have a few rides on this and the flying machines on as well. And we get a little bit of a discount in the shop also. We're going up there. Got a tie. Yeah, everyone's gone over to here first. It's exciting to see. Oh my god, it's the first time me seeing this go off and the soundtrack and everything. Oh my god, that is fast and powerful. They were saying they didn't want to lose the iconic like launch tower because it's part of the skyline at Blackpool. So if they got rid of it, it is their skyline, like the roller coasters. And it's been since 1997. So that was pretty cool, and they wanted to, put money into that to make that a better ride and keep that as part of the skyline. So yeah, that was really good to see. Liz is having a photo shoot with my wheel, as you do. But we can also go on the flying machine, which is one of the oldest rides here, maybe even the oldest. But it's just above me now.
You experience positive G's of 3.5 and negative G's of... All systems go. We are ready for launch. Stand by.
Oh my god.
Countdown commencing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ignition.
Oh my god. Oh! Love it. I've taken my wig off because I've just been on Launchpad and yeah, I didn't think it would be safe on there. Oh yeah, I did a first ride on that. It was so good. We were like on the furthest other side, so we had the views of like the beach, tower, all of Blackpool, all the promenade. So yeah, that was good. Enjoy? It was very smooth. And we launched on like just after the one, didn't we? So
It was just like
not too bad.
1997.
PlayStation times. But yeah, the wig would not have survived that, I don't think. We're heading back up towards the pizza restaurant. I'm going to do the tour, I guess. Everyone's swapping. So yeah, we only had one ride on it. And we didn't go on the flying machine, so maybe we'll be able to go back on in a bit. But yeah, building in the distance there is the old Space Invader ride. So that's what we're going to have a little tour of now. Heading through Nickelodeon land. Maybe we're going to talk about Nickelodeon Streak. Maybe. We're just heading over this way. Don't know what's going on. We're just following our group. Unless this is like a backstage.
Backstage people.
Ways it itself at times.
Sarah, guide me.
I believe we're going
I mean, this would have been one of the first roller coasters I probably went on as a kid. Oh yeah, monorail tracks there.
We used to go right behind the building and
Walking up this way because it leads to the Space Invader ride. So, I'm in proper backstage. Oh my god, walking across the track.
Comes off the trim brake, it comes up to the red brake here, because you've got to go trim for
Wow. Right, let's walk across it. I don't know, I'm gonna concentrate because I'm scared. Fall on my face. Oh. By the ride, just walked over the track. Over here. Really cool. So just walking on the side there in this random grassy bit beside the coaster. So cool. It's an old ride, this. Really old ride. Like the seats in the actual ride vehicle, like velvet. Which, yeah, it's classic. Not sure when it opened, this ride. I'll pop it on the screen because I'll find out. Because it say it's not one I've looked into too much. But this is cool. Get to do another bit of like backstage. But I didn't think we'd do. I thought we'd just go in through like the pizza restaurant. So yeah, pretty awesome to do this. Oh yeah, getting to have pictures on the track. Yeah.
happening.
Are you excited?
I'm a little too excited. This is
Very excited. Sarah getting a picture. I just got my picture.
I've got to own the moment.
That's pretty cool. Right, we'll carry on. All the hills and yeah, I'll have to take Caleb on this one. My nephew one year because he's not been on this yet. Headed in. This is very exciting. What we're gonna see. Oh. Creepy. Come on. No idea really what I'm looking at, but yeah. So the whole roller coaster was just stood on there, I guess. Kind of at the back of the tour group, so can't really hear what they're saying. Oh, there's some like props and stuff over here. Maybe we could have a quick look. Oh, look at like the. markings of the building, like the, what's it called? Like the moon, like the kind of like light coming through there. Oh, there's a something up there. Is it like a space bug or something? Look at that. And then you've got a planet over there. Is that right? Like a space bug thing? Oh no, it's not. It's like a. Is it a bug or is it like a satellite?
Like a satellite thing, like a globe. It's like something on Reggie. That's the best thing.
Yeah, that's cool. So you can really see like the building, the outside the building bits there, like that looks like the moon or something. What other little bits have we got over here? This is cool, like all props and stuff. A lot of it looks like it's from Nickelodeon. There's a witch's hat, there's a skull. This must be like props from Halloween. What is it?
It's like the old entrance, which has got the Nickelodeon cover in front of it with art.
Ah, right. Yeah.
I tried to find a POV of it and I couldn't. But I guess the time of it. Just take care on these steps as you go down.
Like a weird alien thing there. Oh, and now we out of there and we're in the pizza restaurant. How good! Right, there's a queue. They had a little like competition over here where you can vote for the best picture on a Woody, I think it said. So we'll do that and then we'll grab some food. Ah.
I like number 8.
Oh god, they're all like so good. That's cool.
I like 8.
Yeah, I know. I love that with like the plants coming up as well. Which one are you thinking, Sarah?
I'm actually a little bit room 3 for the bends.
I do, yeah, more with the sun. Which one have you gone for?
I was 8.
I'm gonna go for 5.
How's the scoring doing there?
I like the plants coming up the track. Yeah, they've got free drinks for us as well, so we're gonna get a little drink, get some food. We'll go for a Sprite. So I just picked up a little bit of food. It's just a pizza buffet. It must be the one that they do throughout the day. So you've got some pasta, pizza, and yeah, all included the price of the ticket for the fan event. And there's some drinks. And I think we're going to grab a cocktail as well, one of the special cocktails that they've done for the event. Right, we've got one of the specialty cocktails with a big wad of candy floss on the top. This one is the Space Mule one, which is vodka, green apple, lime, hint of basil and chilli, served under a pink cloud. When I read the menu before, I thought it said pina colada. I'm not reading it properly. So yeah, me and Sarah are having a cocktail each, give this a little go. Hair is wild. Ooh. Spicy? Oh yeah. Right, it's like really sweet, it's like apple-y. And then it's spicy. Right, another giant cloud, pink cloud cocktail. This one is the Star Martini. And this is fresh tropical cocktail, vodka, passion fruit and vanilla with the candy floss. Yeah, it's just more like a fruity, sweet cocktail, this one. Got all this candy floss. It's so funny. But yeah, food was really nice. And we're just going to chill in here. I don't know if you can go back and park. There are a few more rides that are open, but we're probably not going to do that. We're just chilling and having a drink. Right guys, we are done with the event. We're heading through now. The sun is coming down over Blackpool, and yeah, getting chucked out. It's all done. We've had our cocktails, we've had our pizza and pasta, and it was there. We got a really cool little parting like gift for going to the event. So I'll just show you that now. But all in all, really good fun. Always nice to be in this park and getting to walk out the park when it's quiet. It's always cool and really fun to see some interesting facts. And inside the Space Invaders building, that was really cool. Didn't think we were doing that. And walking behind Nickelodeon Streak as well was amazing. But yeah, heading back now. Get one last look at Launchpad, and yeah, I had a really good time. So they don't do many of these. Some people might say it's not worth the money, but we really enjoy it. Us three can get together and just have a laugh. And the food was good, and I really enjoyed it. So yeah, just show you what we got when we left. So that was a nice little nod and a nice little touch to give us this like exclusive thing for coming to the event. So the main reason that I wanted to go to this event, because they did this like promotion of it with Mr. Funshine and a moon, and I loved that. As soon as I saw that, I said to Sarah, should we go? We need to go. So this is a chocolate, and they've got the date on there, and then the back they've got like some, on the back they've got some facts about the ride, and like the logo of Launchpad, and just some fun facts. So that was really cool. And we also got this little postcard. It's got like old pictures of Space Invader, and then the inner space and the Launchpad. So yeah, that's really cool. Little keepsake from the event. So I thought that was really nice. I didn't have to do that, but that was really cool to get that. Instead of like a certificate or something, it's just something a little bit different. I just love getting to walk through a theme park when like hardly anybody's in here. And that's what's cool about like special events and stuff, if you can go to them. Got all the coasters over there.
I'd say she was an enthusiast, but she wasn't like more
Lizzie just got slapped by a pigeon. Very terrifying. I didn't catch on camera, obviously. I keep missing. I didn't catch myself win the prize. And oh, we need a little picture by the Alice thing. And you've always got to get your picture on here. They always change the date. So every time you come to Blackpool, you get a picture. Tradition. Right, everyone, I'm going to end the vlog now. We're nearly at the exit, and got the ride behind us there. Did you have fun? Yes. Yeah? Yeah, really enjoyed it. It was £55. What time is it now? 25 to 9. Yeah. So nearly 4 hours, and yeah, really well run. And the only thing I'd say is we didn't get, oh, crazy bird. Only thing I'd say is we only got one ride on Launchpad. We didn't do anything else. If we didn't get to go on like the flying machine. So I felt like the first group, it kind of was done really quickly. So yeah, I thought we might get like another ride on that at one point, but we didn't. But we had a good slow kind of walk around the coaster, around Nickelodeon Streak, and then into Space Invader. So that was really good to see that. And we had enough time then to have some food and drink. And yeah, it was just fun. Being here with the girls and just talking Blackpool and everything, it was worth it for us to do that. And I definitely would do another event if they do another one. Hopefully make it like an annual thing for us to do. So yeah, hope you enjoyed this vlog from Blackpool at the fan event for Launchpad. And yeah, make sure to subscribe. More theme park vlogs coming out over the year. And yeah, can't wait to share everything, all my adventures with you. And please like this video as well if you enjoyed it. And I'll see you very soon, guys. Bye.